Ashfur and the Black Warren. In the quiet dusk beyond the dying fields, where the trees grew twisted and the wind whispered things it should not know, there lived a rabbit named Ashfur. Ashfur was not like the other rabbits. He was born under a blood moon, with fur the color of soot and eyes like polished coal. The others said he was touched by the hollow, the cursed place beneath the earth, sealed long ago after the old warren vanished. They whispered that the old warren still existed, somewhere far beneath the roots, where no sunlight reached. And they said that once a generation, it called. Ashfur heard it. It started as a hum, barely a murmur in his mind, but each night as the moon waxed, the hum grew stronger. It spoke in his dreams. It showed him tunnels that pulsed like veins, chambers with walls of bone, and an ancient throne made of twisted antlers and forgotten names. One night, Ashfur awoke with blood on his paws. He didn't know where he had gone. He only knew he'd been closer. The elders tried to stop him. "You must not follow the voice," they said. "It is the Black Warren. It devours. It remembers. It is not death you fear. It is something older." But Ashfur was already gone. He followed the voice beneath the brambles, into the roots, past the burrows no one used anymore. There he found a narrow tunnel just wide enough for a rabbit to squeeze through. The soil was black and wet, and the air smelled of iron and ash. Down he went. The tunnels were endless, twisting, breathing. They closed behind him like a mouth. The walls shimmered faintly with strange runes carved by claws long lost. There were bones, but they were not rabbit bones. Some had too many teeth, some still twitched. And then he found the gate. It was a massive arch of stone, shaped like a rabbit's skull, but far too large. The gate groaned open as Ashfur approached, revealing a vast underground warren, darker than night, lit only by a greenish glow that seemed to come from nothing. He had reached the Black Warren. Inside, the warren was alive. The tunnels pulsed with energy. Shadows moved where there was no light. And the rabbits who lived there, if they were still rabbits, were wrong. Their eyes were hollow. Their fur was patchy or made of shadow. Some walked on two legs. Some whispered in tongues that hurt to hear. And at the center, on the throne of bone and antlers, sat the Warren King. He was ancient, antlered like a deer, but his body was long and lean like a hare starved of light. His voice was like cracking ice. "You came. You are the last." Ashfur trembled. "Last of what?" "The bloodline," the Warren King replied. "We were gods once, creators of tunnels that pierced the world, keepers of death. But we were forgotten, hidden, buried. You are the last memory." Ashfur felt the hum in his bones now, not calling, commanding. The Warren King arose and held out a paw. It held a crown of teeth. "Take it, and remember who you are." Ashfur didn't know if the choice was his. The moment he touched the crown, it melted into his skin. His eyes darkened. His breath slowed. The pulsing of the warren matched his heartbeat. He felt the others, the sleeping ones, stir in the soil, the dead that were not truly dead, waiting. He was not Ashfur now. He was the buried king, and he was coming back. Above, in the quiet fields, the rabbits sniffed the air. The ground had begun to tremble.